Hello, you fucks. Welcome to John Solo's Beard Brigade. I'm John
Hi.
Solo. Hey, little Alyssa Gramlin, how the hell are you? It's showtime. You got the
I just saw
showtime
that.
going on. Yeah, you got that going on here. So this is our first time streaming into Facebook Live with this little thingy. So, not that I'm implying that you have a little thingy or anything that wouldn't be appropriate of me to do, but uh, but
Yeah.
we got the rambling grambling thing. So you were saying you had a rough night last night. Is everything all right now? Is everything calmed down? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's calmed down.
Cool. Yeah,
Fingers
Toki,
crossed.
he had a seizure, and my my
Yeah.
my night was not that rough by any means. I was actually in bed by 10:30. It was kind of nice, but yeah,
No, I went to bed about 1:30.
that's normally. I'm trying my best to get back to the getting 8 hours thing. That helps a lot. It really does with my life. It doesn't happen very often, but I'm getting it back there. 8 hours sleep. That's what I want in my life.
I'm normally in bed before midnight, so
Uh,
I was very tired when I went to bed.
yeah, I bet. I was for a while, but they see naturally I tend to stay up until like 4 o'clock in the morning. That's naturally what I do, and I try and fight that because it's not healthy. It's just not. Anyways, it looks like we got a ton of books that came out this week, and I worked on a lot of these, so I'm kind of excited to see which ones came out.
Yeah, quite a few.
Okay, that's all right. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I had to ask NR Walker how to say this because I wasn't really sure. So she said Davo
There you
by NR Walker and narrated by Glenn Lloyd.
go. That one came out on the 12th of May. Then we had
Fancy Free, Friendship and Desire Book 3 by Mia Monroe, narrated by Tim Page and Liam DeCosmo.
nice. That one came out on the 12th. Then we had
Assassin's Clause Series Bundle by Susie Hawk, narrated by Kenneth Obie, Zane Daniels, and Drew Baca.
I got the chance to work on this. Susie reached out and needed somebody to help master these and put them together, which I've done that kind of service a lot in my life. I'm an audio engineer, but I'll tell you, it was, I wouldn't say a tearjerker for me, not that, but going back and remastering some of Kenneth Obie's stuff again was kind of an interesting trip for me, to say the least.
Yeah, I bet it was.
It was kind of cool, but I'm very excited about this. This is obviously a great deal, and man, Susie has been talking and working on this whole Ninja Bunny thing for a long time now. So I'm happy that this finally came to
I
fruition.
keep hearing about the Ninja Bunnies, but I haven't gotten into the series yet.
You should probably check it out. It all sounded really good. All the narrators did a great job, and I've heard a lot of other people who have read these stories that love them. So you should check it out. That one came out on the 12th as well. It's a hell of a deal. It's a bundle, so there's a shit ton of audio for next to nothing. Next we had
Audio.
Oh, there's an audio for it. I'm sorry. Here, let me pull up the full screen and then I'll hit play. Give me 1 second. I love how you just shut the fuck up when that happens. You don't give me any sort of clue. You're just like, I'm waiting for him to see it. I put in the audio in there. He should see it. I'm gonna make him look like an ass, even though he does all the other fucking production. I'm not bitching. Anyways, here we go.
Sir, Not So University Series, Book 2. Written by D.K. Sutton. Narrated by Kevin Earlywine. In search of ways to tame a grumpy professor who likes to throw things, growls commands, and is a decade older. Oh, and he's also the boss. Asking for a friend. Professor Gabriel Morgan is in southern Missouri for one reason: to repair his relationship with his brother. It is definitely not to make friends or coddle the teaching assistants the university throws at him. Benjamin Carter is young, barely competent, and more trouble than he's worth. He's also fun and charming and stunningly beautiful. Gabriel's goal of getting Benji to quit isn't as easy as he expects. Instead of cowering, Benji either tells Gabriel exactly what he thinks or, worse still, flirts outrageously. It's maddening and so very tempting. Benji has no desire to be Professor Morgan's latest failed TA, but grumpy older men are his weakness. And beneath that gruff exterior, Professor Morgan is sweet and good and so very passionate. Benji doesn't do relationships. He has too much to lose. But for Gabriel, he might just take that chance. They're both holding onto their secrets, Benji's present and Gabriel's past. But these things have a way of coming out. Is this thing between them real? And are they willing to risk everything to find out? My Not-So-Grumpy Professor is a 75,000-plus word MM contemporary romance. It is the second book in the Not-So-University series, but can be listened to as a standalone. It features a grumpy bear professor, a cinnamon roll TA, meddling best friends, an antique desk that is very sturdy indeed, mending brotherly bonds, brutal tequila nights, a schedule-loving roommate. Seriously, Atticus needs to calm the F down. Did I mention meddling best friends? And Jem and Sadie, two unimpressed goldfish swimming around and minding their own business.
So his weakness is grumpy old men. That's his weakness.
Yeah.
So
Apparently so.
Does he troll
Age gap, I
nursing
guess.
homes? Is that what happens?
No, I seriously thought that's what it is.
Get you with Sonny, God damn it! Wow,
No.
Grandpa, take your teeth out
No.
and come here.
No.
I don't
No.
know. I don't know. I haven't
No.
read this. I can't help it. So, yeah. No.
Oh my God, no.
What, you want him to keep his teeth in? Is that what the issue is? So, I can't help it. I'm sorry.
Oh God. Anyway.
All right. But yeah, congratulations. So a couple things here. First off, obviously I'm joking. Secondly, thanks Kevin for sending that in. I really do appreciate it. And third, to DK Sutton, congratulations on the release. That cover looks awesome and congrats. I didn't mean to imply that you were getting gummied by Grandpa. I didn't.
Oh God.
Actually, I did very much mean to imply that, but it's only because it was fucking funny. So that one came out on the 12th of the month. Next we had
Oh So Oscar, Forever Love, Book 3 by Charlie Novak, narrated by Dan Callie.
that one came out on the 12th. Then we had
Baby and the Warrior, Shifter Rescue Book 4 by Victoria Sue, and narrated by John Solo.
I would like to point out that I have more hair on my chin than that baby has on his head. And that one came out on the
Here we go
12th.
again with the baby's hair.
Then we had
Roman's Reckoning, Type 6. Okay. The Chronicles of Fate, Book 1 by Lucas Lamont, and narrated by Chase Johnson.
the 12th was a big day. That came out on the 12th as well. Then we had
It was. Father Complex. Hazard and Somerset, Arrows in the Hand, Book 4 by Gregory Ash, and narrated by Tristan James.
that one also came out on the 12th. Now we're going to skip all the way to the 16th. We had
Yeah, because nothing came out on Friday. It was weird. Like Water Catching Fire by E.M. Lindsay, narrated by Michael Dean.
that one came out on the 16th. Then we had
Curse of the Flower Moon, Prosper Woods Wolves, Book 2 by Patricia Logan, narrated by John Solo.
If you want to see any of that, we have a story time up on YouTube, and the sample just got put up a couple days ago as well, so everything's up there too. That one came out on the 16th. Then we had
Twisted Fate by Catherine Isaac and Moondust Library, narrated by Nathan Westhoff.
that one came out on the 16th as well. Then we had
Duking It Out, Royal Powers Book 1 by E.J. Russell, narrated by Kurt Graves.
Did I have this? Is that just not the right?
Oh, I guess I flipped around.
Oh no, you missed a you missed
Uh-oh.
you missed a fucking graphic.
Oopsie.
You so very rarely mess up that I had to give you shit there for a second, because of course you give me shit when I forget to bring the audio up. Blah 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 blah. So, look at you. Meh, 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 meh. Anyways, so Duking It Out, we apparently did not have a cover for. I don't know why, but that was Royal Powers Book 1 by E.J. Russell, narrated by Kurt Graves, and that one came out on the 16th. This one, in fact, we do have a cover for. I'll shut up now. Here we go.
A Proper Education, the complete box set by Reese Everly, narrated by John York.
And that one came out on the 16th. Then we had
Lord of Eternal Night, Darkmourn Universe, Book 1 by Ben Alderson, narrated by Sean Grindle.
Grindle. That one came out on the 17th. Then we had
The Sword Witch's Heart, Radiant Series, Book 3 by Tavia Lark. Tavia, okay. Narrated by Kai Rubio.
I bet you Kai's an Omega. That one came out on the 17th. Then we had
Cravings of the Heart, Trials of Fear, Book 6 by Nikki James, narrated by Adam Gold.
And that one came out on the 17th. And then we had
Forever Con Amour, For Him, Book 4 by A.M. Johnson, narrated by Kurt Graves and Gregory Salinas, I think. Yeah, I know. I knew you were going to go there.
I'm not doing anything. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That one came out on the 17th. Then we had
Blank Spaces, Toronto Connections, Book 1 by Cass Lennox, narrated by Nathaniel Gray.
That one also came
through
out
hard
on,
today.
Yeah, you're having a rough time. That one came out on the 17th. Then we had
Big Brothers Have All the Fun by Mark A. Roeder, narrated by Jerry Bradshaw.
Is that he can't be older than 12. There is no way. That's a 12-year-old boy on that cover. I don't mean to imply anything, but come on. Where did you get Macaulay Culkin? That one came out on the 17th as well. Then we had
Twice Bitten, Xavier Coven, Book 3, Javier. I said that wrong. Javier Coven, Book 3 by Jada Marks, narrated by Eddie Herrera.
And that one came out on the 18th, and I think it's pronounced caviar. And then finally we had
Caviar. And last but not least, we have More Than Enough, Pelican Bay, Book 4 by Sloan Kennedy, narrated by Michael Dean.
And that one came out on the 18th as well. That was a busy week. We had a lot of stuff come out this week. Now, this is the part of the show where everybody, now, people that are watching live on Facebook, they might not know this is our favorite part yet, but this is everybody's favorite part of the show. This is where little Alyssa Gramling actually does her Ramblin thing, and she tells us about what she listened to this week. Sorry, there's traffic going on
as
in the
the car
background.
goes by.
I'm not in the booth, okay? So
I know.
for the first one that you listened to, it seems like this is kind of a rollover from last week. Here we go.
Yes, I listened to Book 6, 7, and 8 of the Irresistible Omega series. Basically, Book 6 got a 5, Book 7 and 8 got a 4.
Gotcha. And those are four, now those are 4 bullets.
Okay.
Meaning, yeah,
Yes, 4 bullet ratings. So
right.
for anybody who's new to this thing, I'll let John explain the bullet rating.
Yeah, what she's talking about is sometimes women get on like Adam and Eve or Amazon or any one of those services, and they buy what are these are not bullets you put in your gun per se. I mean, if you had a gun, you probably wouldn't need these instead. I mean, if you have a gun at home, I mean, so yeah, that's so. Anyways, the bullets are, I guess, how many bullets you're going to go through before you have to buy a new one? Is that so? Like you got to have like 5 of them, and they're all wrapped in cellophane in there. Right. So that's the idea, is how sexy is the scene? How sexy is the book? How sexy is all that? So 1 bullet rating means, fuck, this is Christian romance. 2 bullets is kind of like, you know, they kissed. That's cool. They made contact with each other. 3 bullet ratings is getting into I think the normal kind of, that's, you know, that's a good book.
Blowjobs and Prodigy.
Exactly. And you know, you can listen to it while you're walking around the grocery store, but you might blush a few times. 4, now we're getting into your territory here. What's 4?
4 is not safe for work or school, or not school. I would hope you were not listening to this at school.
Church.
Home. Not safe for work or home.
Right. And 5?
5 means you need to get some water and some bananas to eat.
Right. Right.
to
And
hydrate.
make sure you yeah,
So
you
your
don't
legs
want your
don't cramp.
electrolytes low. And then there's the bullet breaker, which means steam's coming out of your ears and you know, the cops might show up
And
at
you're
your
not
house.
walking for about a week.
Yeah. And now Tracy recommended in the crowd here today that maybe we simplify this just by saying it's the sexy steaminess rating. And we could do that, sure. But is there anything simple about Lissa Gramling? I don't think so. So that's the bullet rating.
No.
So you said book 6 got 5 and
5.
book 7 and 8 got
7.
4.
Right.
Okay, excellent. Do you have any review on this, or is that just this? I'm
Well, I don't know how many. Well, I mean, like I said, I love the series. Last week, I loved the series. I guess I was missing something because you kept laughing at me. I think what it was is that I didn't write down my thoughts, so I didn't have very much to say about them. And I did the same thing this week. I didn't write down my thoughts again because I've listened to them before. But yeah, 6 was like a short little novella, but it was extremely hot. And 7, the 3, I guess 70. What was the other guy's name? Lev and Naran.
Yeah.
All were annoying the hell out of me because I couldn't get their priorities straight. And 8 pretty much like made me cry again for the 3rd time. Like I said, I don't know who's read it, who's not read it, who's listened to it, who's not listened to it, because I don't want to spoil it for a whole lot of people.
Right. Were there clones in this one? I forget.
No.
Just checking. It's been a while since I've listened to them. I haven't listened to these at all. But clones, yeah.
That's Tal.
It's the same. They show up. I mean, you never know. The clones just blah like that. Anyways, excellent.
As far as I know, there's no clones.
Yeah, so you got 5 for book 6 and 4 for book 7 and 8. I'm assuming are you going to go on and listen to the final few of this series this week?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what all right, cool. So you enjoy that. Thank you for giving your rating. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Looks like we got a shit ton of books that came out this week, so enjoy, have fun. We will be back here next week on Thursday at 11 a.m. for yet another round of What is Little Lissa Gramling Mad About this week?
Oh, no, probably won't be mad by anything, because tonight me and a friend of mine are going out.
Hey, look at that. Where are you going?
We're going to a Magic Mike mail review.
Okay, I got questions. First off, is it Magic Mike from
No,
that children's magician show, the Magic Mike? So you're going to see
strippers.
You're going to see male strippers.
Yes.
Okay, it's like Chippendales
Yes.
and that sort of thing. And why are they reviewing? But you bring your mail to them and they review it. Do you have to bring other people's?
That's what it's called. It's a review, not review like I review things, but.
He's probably heard of you, I'd imagine. So
I doubt that.
Are you getting in on like the VIP list because you're Little Lissa Gramling? Is anything like that? Did you have to pay full price?
No, just general admission.
Yeah.
I just wanted general admission.
That's excellent. Do you take ones to that? Do you like go get $1 bills from? Yeah. And how many are you? I'm not trying to question, your like richness or anything, but are you taking like is $50 enough in ones to make it rain? Is that how many are you taking?
Not that many.
I don't know
because I didn't.
Yeah, I mean it's a lot of money.
I mean, I've been to 2 before this. And the first one I went to was amazing.
Yeah.
But the second one was kind of. It was at a VFW. The second one was.
Are you implying that the quality of the male review show was not as good because it was at a Veterans of Foreign Wars establishment? Is that what you're implying? Because they got $1.25 drafts. I mean, there's nothing. Dude, we've played so many.
Well, this was also in Florida.
Yeah, well, so you're right. So it's probably like 80-cent drafts. Anyways, before we go any further, I just have to ask one thing. So, when you get in a situation where Magic Mike, that gentleman from the children's show that we all know and love, is come up to you, and he's about to shake his fang, as you might say. Do you have any way of like is it a $5 for X? Like he just shakes it. $10 if he takes.
You want me to do a bullet rating?
Yeah, we would love it. Yeah, we want to be there.
I'll give you a bullet rating next week.
So give us a bullet rating and some sort of cell phone footage if you can. I'll be happy to put it up. So we got like the audio and then the cell phone. But no, I mean we don't have to see you. We just want to see magic Mike.
I don't think I'm allowed to take pictures or videos.
Well,
I mean, the first few times I went to one.
Allowed and actually practice. That's two different things. How many ones do you think it would take to take a video? I don't know. I mean, we can all pitch in. We can get that. Everybody everybody jumping in the crowd here is they all seem to know how this works and not usually allowed. I don't fucking know. I never been to a mail review.
Well, I can't see the crowd because I'm not in it. Otherwise, it'll mess up with the whole thing over here.
I get it entirely. That's why I'm in charge of these things. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out. We'll look forward to your Magic Mike's children's show review next week. Thank you for that, Lissa. Enjoy yourselves.
I'm here. It just, my internet just poofed for like a second or two.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine. Have fun. Good luck. We will see you all next week. Wave at the